Hello, once again, biology students for Mr. Charlton's class. Welcome back for semester number 2. We're going to start all over with the counting of weeks. This will be for week 1 of semester 2. Um, I am hoping that you all got a relaxing break, about 3.5 weeks, at least of no school. I'm sure there were things for you to do with your family and such. Speaking of which, I hope everybody is healthy and safe with your family. We're going through some very difficult times right now, with the virus and the COVID spreading all over the place. So be careful with those things. Take the necessary precautions and keep everybody in your home nice and safe. If you are up to date on the news, I'm sure you're aware of the craziness that's happening politically as well. So we got craziness going on those times as on the side as well. So um, maybe it's good to be back in school. Maybe this is a nice little breath away from the craziness that's been in the outside world. Yes, we are in digital learning again. I know this is not ideal. I wish we could be in the classroom this semester even more so than first semester, because usually second semester is when we have a lot more hands-on stuff going on. And I don't know, the district is going to reassess, I think, on February 1st. So we'll see if there's going to be opportunity to get into the classroom later this semester. Right now, it looks like we're staying in digital learning for the foreseeable future. Um, I'm going to work with you guys the best I can to try and get you to understand this biology information as best I can. Usually it comes in notes, as you know, but I try to talk it out with you and give you a couple of assignments here and there, but try not to overload you too much with too much work to do at home. So, but this semester is hopefully going to be very similar to the first semester. This first week, it's a very short week. We have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll have a check-in meeting on Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday is going to be a standard, just kind of come in, attendance, and ask questions. I'm not even going to start with biology this week. This week, I want to solely dedicate to just making sure you get familiarized again with how the class runs, um, and some of the policies and procedures. Make sure we take care of any tech issues like getting into the online notebook, being able to come into the check-in meetings and the class sessions, and getting into Jupyter for your messages. I want to make sure we take care of all that stuff this week. Next week, we'll start the bio and get into what I think is some pretty cool stuff here in second semester biology. So we'll get to that. All right, let's jump over to the online notebook. Um, Again, if you don't know how to get into the online notebook, there may be a couple of you out there that weren't with me first semester, but you're now with me for second semester. This is the online notebook. It is through Microsoft 365, which is www.office.com. You already have an account in there, which is your school email and your 8-digit birthday. But I can help you with that if you're not sure how to get to this. That's the kind of stuff we want to take care of this week. How do you get into the notebook? Help me out. I've got videos I can send you links to that will support you with that. And I can help you on Friday, walk you step by step. So if you don't know how to get into what I'm showing you on this screen right now, please reach out for help, because this is where all your assignments, all your instructions, all the stuff that you need to do and learn is here. So if you can't get here, you're not going to get any learning done. And there were some people last semester that were like contacting me in November and being like, hey, how do you get in the online notebook? And I was like, dude, like it's almost done. Like you're just starting. So don't wait to the end. Let's get it taken care of. For those of you that have seen this before, everything's pretty much the same. Your second semester stuff, I put it in a different spot. So last semester, if you look over here, I had you go click on content library. And then the first semester stuff was right here. I decided to just save you a click and make life a little bit easier. So I put the second semester stuff right here under the welcome. So it should say welcome and then semester 2 biology right there. Boom, easy. So you click on that and then the weeks will show up here. We are starting over with the count. So we're going to start again with week 1 for second semester. And for those of you that are new to the class, here's how it goes. I give you all the stuff you need to know for the class on Monday. In this week, we start on Wednesday, but typically on Monday. And then you have till the following Monday to turn it in on Jupyter. and you can turn it in by taking pictures of paper. You can make files on your computer. It's really up to you how you want to create your work. This week is really basic, and let me show you how basic it actually is. So the check-in meeting, the same link as it was last semester, nothing new there, still Google Meets, no change. All we're doing this week is getting you ready for the second semester. I just want to help you get ready for that. This video will be linked right here. If you ever want to check the video out again to make sure that you get help with any of the assignments. Okay, so you're like, dang, there's 3 things this week? Yeah, there are 3 things, but they're really short. First thing is a statement on class support. One of the things that I noticed last semester was that people did not take advantage of the help that was out there for them. A lot of people were just kind of sitting there going, I don't know how to do this. Oh, well, or waiting till the last minute. Hey, how can I get my grade up? And you don't need to wait till the last minute. And I want you to be aware of all the things that you need to, that you have available to you. So I'm going to make you write this down. So on a piece of paper, I'm going to make you copy this statement that's in blue right here. And what does that statement basically say? It says, you put your name. I understand how to log into the online notebook and get into Google Meet meetings for class. Okay. If you don't know how to do that, then ask for help. So you can't sign it until you know how to do that. If I need help of any kind, what can I do? I can stay after class meetings and ask some questions. That's totally cool. Friday meetings. In fact, this Friday, you're going to come to class. I'm going to ask you to put something in the attendance. Something in the chat for attendance. And then I sit and wait for anybody to ask me a question about anything they need help with, whether it be about your grades, whether it be about assignments, whether it be about the information in class. There were rarely people that took advantage of that. And then at the end of the year, they're like, oh, how do I get help? And I'm like, dude, that's what Fridays are for, is to help you out. So if you get stuck on something, don't wait till the weekend, because you may not get a hold of me on the weekend. Ask it on Friday, and I can help you out with anything going on with the class. That's what Friday check-ins are for. So you can stay after class. You can talk to me on Friday. If those don't work for you, you can send me a Jupyter message or an email. Again, I check messages a lot more on Jupyter than I do checking my email. But I will get to the email. It just may not be for a little bit longer. And if you need something like right now, quick question, just text me. I know it's weird to text your teacher. You're like, I don't want to talk to this person. Yeah, but you got a question and you need the answer to it. So do what you got to do. Okay. So I don't want to hear that you don't know how to get help. These are 4 ways that you can get help. And you're going to write these 4 ways down on a piece of paper in this statement so that you know that you can do these things. And I know that you can do these things. And then the other thing I saw last semester that, people, again, were like, oh, my grade is bad. I guess I'm just going to fail. And it's like, dude, no, you can raise your grade. You got many opportunities to do that. Okay. I give you a lot of leniency with makeup work. Okay. I'm lenient with the due dates because I know family situations, home life situations may not be conducive to some of the due dates. So if you got something going on, you need an extra day or 2, just let me know. It's not a big deal. And even if you're a week late, 2 weeks late, 3 weeks late, I'll still let you turn it in. You're not going to get full credit, but you'll get most of the points. You'll get like 80% of the points. So it's still worth it to do it. Okay. So don't be the person who just comes to class and doesn't do any work. I can't help those people. In addition to that, the quizzes that we have for the class, and anybody who's had this class will tell you, the quizzes will determine your grade. They're like 40% of your grade. So if you get a score on a quiz that you don't like, just send me a message and say, hey, yeah, that week 1 quiz, I didn't do very well. Can I retake it? What I'll do is I'll reset the scores, and then I'll message you back saying, okay, go ahead and take it again. You just click on it again, take the same quiz with the same questions again, get a better score, and there you go. And that'll be your new score. So you have many opportunities to not let your grade fall down to an F. Let's keep it high and keep it that way the whole semester. All right, so you're gonna copy this in blue. Once you understand it and you know all this stuff, then you, the student, will sign that piece of paper, and you have to get somebody from home to sign it as well. And be careful, Because if some parent, and I had a parent at the last semester telling me like, oh, I didn't know about this stuff. And I go, hey, your parent or your student gave me a piece of paper that said you signed it. That's between you and your parents. So don't sign their name. Make sure they understand this stuff so they don't, you don't get yourself in trouble. All right. So first assignment, whatever is here in blue, copy it on a piece of paper and then sign it, get somebody at home to sign it, take a picture and turn it into Jupyter. If you are new and you don't know how to turn in things into Jupyter with pictures, there's a video that shows you how to do it right here. It's also, oops, sorry. See, I was going right to the video. I'm going to tell you the easiest way. Right there. It's also the same link as this one right here. It says video, how to turn in pictures and paper assignments. So if you don't know how to do that, this video will show you how to do that. All right, first assignment, copy that down on a piece of paper and take a picture, turn it in. Second assignment, this is even easier. I want you to know where your daily calendar is. So you're like, what's my daily calendar? Okay, so here's where it is. See over here on the left-hand side, go into content library, go to class information. One of the pages says daily schedule of classes. Click on that. You'll get the schedules in here, but that's not the calendar. Next one, school calendar. So if you ever want to know what times your classes are on Friday, there you go. It's right there. If you want to know what time your classes are Monday through Thursday, there you go. It's right there. Okay. School calendar. Click on that. This is the calendar from today, which is the 13th, all the way to the last day of school, which is on June 4th. And it tells you every day, is it a 1-3-5 day? Is it a 2-4-6 day? Is it 1 through 6 day? It's going to get a little tricky, especially here in January and February, because like, for instance, this weekend is a 3-day weekend. I don't know if you knew that. It's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. So no school on Monday. And so that makes the week a little off. It goes 2-4-6, 1-3-5, 2-4-6, 1-3-5. Okay. And then later on in February, we have President's Day week, which is a 4-day weekend. And that'll mess up those weeks a little bit too. So I want you to know where this is so you can look it up anytime you need to find it. So what is the assignment? The assignment is to come to this page right here and either do a screenshot, or you can actually just bust out your phone and take a picture of the screen, turn that screenshot or that picture into Jupyter. That's your assignment. That should take you like 2 minutes. That's a piece of cake too. Okay, so you copy this in blue, sign it, turn it in Jupyter. You go to that class calendar, take a picture, turn it in Jupyter. Again, this is like what, maybe 15 minutes of work at the most so far. Okay, and then the other thing you have to do this week is a quiz. And you're like, what? A quiz on the first week? What the heck, man? Okay, what is this quiz about? This quiz is not about biology information. This quiz is basic stuff about this class. Okay, it's going to be questions about like, what platform is the online notebook on? What platform do we use for our meetings, which would be Google Meets? What platform is this notebook on? It's on Microsoft 365. It's going to ask you questions about like, just like, can you retake quizzes? What's the most important stuff you need to do in the class, which is the quizzes, just stuff like that. And we're going to go over those things in a check-in meeting this week. Again, I want to make sure that you understand the basics of this class before we start the biology next week. So this week is just get you set, get you ready to go, make sure everything's good, and then we'll start biology work next week on Monday. Okay? So those are the 3 things you need to do this week. Support statement, take a picture of the calendar, and take a short quiz. I think there's 7 questions, maybe 8. I'd have to check it again. And that's already in Jupyter too. And we'll talk a little bit more about that and help you with those answers on the check-in meeting this week. Okay, and that's it. That's it for this first week. So I will see all of you on Wednesday or Thursday for the check-in meeting. Remember, it's through Google Meets. I'll send it in the Jupyter message along with this video so that you can get to the right spot. All right, bring your questions, and I will see you on Wednesday or Thursday. Have a good one.